Alright, hello everybody, it's Noah with Gecko News, and we've got quite a few stories to talk about in this episode of Gecko News, so let's just jump right into it. Alrighty, so the first story today comes from India. I think it says it's Jatoa's village. This story itself surrounds a quote-unquote snake charmer who basically doubles as an exorcist, so it's a really strange story. And basically, this man took this snake, it was a cobra, and it wasn't defanged, and he put the snake around the neck of some guy, and the snake actually bit this guy and ended up killing him. And before it even killed him, this snake charmer, who supposedly cured people with his mystical powers, and I don't know, it's really strange. So basically, once the snake had been removed from the situation, this snake charmer, this exorcist person who supposedly heals people, took this man into his care for about 2 hours and supposedly tried to help him, tried to cure him, and did not work. He was arrested, and he says his defense is that he didn't know that these snakes were poisonous. And that's a quote from the article from Hindustan Times. I've never actually heard of this Hindustan Times site before, but I'm not sure if it's a legitimate website or not, so just throwing that out there. But besides that, I think this is a really strange story. Just looking at the state of everything, I'm not sure exactly what to think about it. It's just another horrible case of some person who says he charms snakes, and I don't know. This person's obviously not very educated in this field, so he should really find another job if he ever gets out of police custody. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much about all I can say about that story. There isn't much here, and there isn't really much to talk about. The guy admitted to putting the snake around the neck of said person, and he'd garland the man with the snake in the belief that the snakes are not poisonous. So not only did they not say that the snakes are venomous, they said that it's poisonous. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about this story. It ticks me off so many ways. I'll leave the link down there so you guys can have a closer look at it, but seriously, I don't know. So this next story comes from Salisbury North, which I believe is in the UK. It doesn't really say, but basically there was a theft of tons and tons of snakes from, I believe, a reptile store. And basically this reptile store has been looking for these snakes. I mean, if there's these many snakes, there can only be a couple places they can take them. I mean, they were robbed sometime between 4 p.m. and 7:45 a.m. March the 19th and 20th. So just to date, they still haven't found anybody. They're still looking for some suspects. They do say that they have caught one of the suspects, and that was from a DNA match, but they're not 100% sure if this is the actual suspect that stole the snakes yet. So it's still an ongoing investigation. So far they haven't charged anybody yet, but because the story seems to be updating fairly quickly, so if there's any updates, I'll put the most recent link in the description of this video, just in case something new shown up. And one of our last stories of the day comes from New York, where a alligator-like reptile, crack cocaine, and a loaded gun were found in a Brooklyn apartment. So this, I believe it was a caiman. So they say alligator-like because they want to get those clicks. But a caiman was put inside a glass, like a terrarium. It wasn't much larger than a 40-gallon. And he had a loaded gun and crack cocaine in his house. So there was so many things wrong with this situation. First of all, the alligator, or the caiman, I keep calling it an alligator because that's what they say in the article, but the caiman, as well as the cocaine, I mean, these things are both illegal in New York if he didn't have a like a permit or anything. So the caiman has been put into the care of authorities, I guess we would call them. It's just the like the SPCA or whatever they call it down there. And then Humane Society. That's what. We'll just call it a Humane Society. So the caiman's been put into a Humane Society, but the other things he's being charged for, he's been arrested. He's been charged with like possession of cocaine and the loaded gun. I mean, we don't know if the gun was to harm the caiman or if it was to harm somebody else. So it's a really iffy situation here, and maybe we'll see an update to this situation in a little bit. I'm not sure. This situation might have already escalated to the point of no return, I guess you could call it. I'm not sure. So anyways, that's that story. And I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank the sponsors of today's video, Movavi. If you haven't checked them out, it's a cheap, reliable source for amazing video editing. It's almost like iMovie if you're used to something like that on your phones or anything. You put it on your computer. It's only, it's actually really cheap. I think it's like $60 or $50. I don't know. I might put something up on the screen to show you exactly how much it is. But if you use the promo code GNS, you'll get a discount on your purchase. And if you just want the free trial, I'll have a link to the free trial down in the description as well. So you guys can definitely go check that out. And I believe it's bit.ly /GNS or something. It'll all be down there in the description and on the screen somewhere. So definitely go check them out. And yeah, let's just go over some stuff. I wanted to actually kind of have a bit of a segment on some amazing stuff that happened this week. But there wasn't a whole bunch of really amazing stuff. But there is this interesting article from the Daily Mail where they go about this rare reptile with 2 heads and 6 legs found in China pet store, which is a turtle, I believe. And usually, like, there is some turtles that have 2 heads and like 6 legs, but they're like back and back, like, kind of like this almost, whereas this turtle is actually like this, which is very interesting. So I'll definitely leave a link to that in the description down below if you guys wanted to check that stuff out. Alrighty, and that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'm hoping, like I said, to do another video for tomorrow and for the day after, and so on and so forth. There is some stories I haven't talked about. One story that's pretty much out of the news at this point was the python with the person inside of it. So I'll leave a link to that as well, just to like show you guys some credible sources for this story, because there's a whole bunch of misinformation going out. So I'll link to that in the description, as well as Brian Barczyk talked about it as well, so I might link to his video as well, just to clear up that situation as well, because there's really strange things going on. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.